Now, the business community has intensified pressure on the Electricity Company of Ghana to release a timetable to help them plan accordingly. Latest to add their voice to the call is the Ghana Union of Traders Association, known as GUTA. Now, it comes on the back of a similar threat by the National Chamber of Commerce and Industry over the same concern. Now, they contend the power outages have compelled them to resort to other alternative sources of power like generator sets, which have affected their production costs, amongst others. Joining us via Zoom as well to speak on this matter is the Secretary of GUTA, Richard Amamu. And Richard, thanks so much for joining me on the marketplace. As and when we do have Richard, we shall bring him on to speak to us on some of the issues they are raising in relation to the intermittent power outages being witnessed in the country. And again, we know the Ghana Union of Traders Association has joined calls for the Ghana Electricity Company of Ghana to release a timetable to aid them plan accordingly following that intermittent power outages. We shall connect to Richard Amamu, General Secretary of the Ghana Union of Traders Association. As and when he joins us, we shall bring him on to speak to us on that. Let's look at some other stories we've lined up for you. The local beverage industry in Ghana is facing challenges of a depreciating currency, high utility tariffs, and unstable power supply, which is threatening the operations. According to the Executive Secretary of the Food and Beverages Association, Samuel Agri, the situation is exacerbated by the recent increases in fuel prices. Now, speaking to Joy Business at this year's Ghana Beverage Awards in Accra, Samuel Agri called for a consistent government support to rescue local beverage manufacturers from imminent collapse. Here's a report. This year's Beverage Awards was under the theme, Inspiring Excellence in Ghana's Beverage Industry. About 21 beverage brands were recognized in the night. After a careful selection by a panel of judges, the sector has been hit hard with recent past challenges and increase in utilities across the country. Speaking to Joy Business, Executive Secretary of the Food and Beverages Association of Ghana, Samuel Agri, warned that the current unfriendly business environment could force most of the businesses out of the country.
It's a gateway to Africa. We expected that most of the policies will be friendly. Our currency will be stable. The economic policies will also help the local industries for them to, as it were, grow their industries and then not to rather collapse the businesses that they do. So this is a call to government. We are doing our best and we want the policies to be right. Taxation should be lower for local industries for them to be able to, as it were, thrive and expand their businesses. But as we see now, with the taxation system that we have, the power system that we have, and also the competition that is not helping our local industries, most of them are considering relocating to other West African countries or beyond. But we have a good, stable environment that we can really bring in these people. So if the environment is calling them to come in, then the policies must also be right for them to be able to stay here, expand their businesses, and give employment to our people or citizens in this country.
Chief Director at the Global Media Alliance, Emma Wenani, used the occasion to invite small-scale businesses in the beverage industry to take advantage of the award ceremony to increase their visibility and brand image.
I would like to see a lot more small and medium startups coming up. The guest of honor today encouraged a lot of patronizing of local beverages, and that's something that GBA has been championing year on year. And we want to see a lot of the upcoming brands coming up into GBA. It's an opportunity for them to create awareness for their products. It's an opportunity for them to learn from other companies that have gone before them. It's an opportunity for them to know about the best case practices to create visibility. So I'd really like to see a lot of the small scale companies coming on board. A lot of them over the years, when we've approached them, they always feel that GBA is for top international companies, and I'd like to change that and say that it's not. That's a wrong perception. We want to see all the companies being represented at GBA.
The award scheme serves as a dynamic platform for industry players and stakeholders.